What's going on, everyone? Today we have another rumor. This one comes from Reddit. I almost said 4chan, and it's about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We've got rumor coverage and shiny reactions, even more than that. I'm having such a great time making this content for you guys. Working 75 hours at my other job, but I do this for you guys. It's so much fun. Let's get into the video. This person writes, "Let me set the record straight." This guy's not fooling around. Let me set the record straight. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are not 1-to-1 remakes in any way. Most people think it is. I think it is. I also don't think it is, but I mean, from what we've seen, you can only assume that is what it is. It's going to be a 1-to-1 remake. They could be holding some things back. The regional layout will stay the same, but the content within will be modernized. Of course, yeah, that's what we've seen in the trailers. I'll tell you what I know. This guy's gonna lay it all out, all right? The trailer was nothing more than a way to feel out the fan base and see what Masuda and Ilka can add to the game to make it more appealing to all who play Pokemon. There's a lot of justification. The game is far from over, which is why not a lot was shown in the trailer. Okay, I'm not buying that because this game comes out in like 6 months. 6 months. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November? Okay, so that's 7 or 8 months, which granted is a lot of time, but a lot of, like, the game's gotta be ready beforehand in order for everything else. Like, you don't just make the game and then it drops. You gotta make stuff ahead of time so then they can build out marketing plans and they can build out and they can actually ship the games. They have to make the physical cartridges and ship it all over the world. All right, so like 6 months, that's how much time they have, which I don't think is a lot of time. If this is what it looks like and we got 6 months till it comes out, I'm sorry. That's not a good justification for why the game looks so simple. We get 6 months. 6 months. He goes on, Mega Evolution will return. And the starters will get megas. That'd be nice. I think everyone wants that. From the second gym leader on, all the ace Pokemon of the gym leaders will receive Mega Evolutions. These include Roserade, Floatzel, Bastiodon, Frostlass, Electivire, and Luxray. Staraptor, Weavile, Toxicroak, Magmortar, and Gliscor will be given megas as well. The only ones I know the stats and abilities for are the starters. I mean, those are all really, really good ones. It's a little disappointing that we're not getting a mega for Bidoof. Personally, I feel like that'd be something that a lot of fans would appreciate. Yeah, all of these megas right here, excellent. Like top tier, absolutely. I don't see Rhyperior though, right? I also don't see Spiritomb. What would a Mega Magmortar even look like? I feel like a lot of the Sinnoh evolutions really are just glorified megas. Like, look at Tangrowth, for example. Tangrowth is literally just a clumpier Tangela. I almost said Tangela. Next, they say that the Battle Frontier will return, but the Distortion World will only return as DLC. Yeah, so I'm predicting a lot of fan backlash. Unless it's free, right? Like, if the DLC is free, then it's like a mystery gift. Honestly, the Battle Frontier returning really does seem like a pipe dream. It's been 5 long years since Game Freak first trolled us in Oras with the Battle Frontier is under construction. And I'm not holding my breath. I guess if I want to enjoy the Battle Frontier in all its glory, I'm gonna go back to Gen 3. I'm gonna go back to the original Gen 4. Those games exist. Yeah, it'd be nice to have these things in the current region or in the current generation, right? With all the updates that exist. But what's great about Pokemon games is that you may hate one, but the one that you do love will never go away. Or it's in my desk drawer and I have 4 copies of Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I can always open that up and play it whenever I want. Moving on, this person writes, all events will be free for Manaphy, Darkrai, Shaymin. Arceus will not be in the game because of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Okay, that makes sense. Let's table that for a second. That makes sense. Free events, I love that. And coming off of this person writing that DLC may return, I am gonna infer, I'm just gonna assume that if this is real, Then the DLC will be free, and these events will be free. And then I'm a happy guy. I'm a happy goat. But Arceus will not be in the game because of Pokemon Legends Arceus. That would be a little disappointing because I think what a lot of people want to see in BDSP is that, you know, that Arceus Spear Pillar event that was lost to time because of whatever reason, because of, you know, it being too difficult for people to figure out. The, you know, the Azure Flute, Professor Oak gives it to you. That whole event, people want to live that, and they want to experience that for the first time, truly for the first time. It was never available. It's like, it's infamous in the Pokemon community that this event was never given out, and it would have been so epic. It would have been so incredibly epic. I remember playing Pokemon as a kid at my cousin's house, and he had an Arceus. He had a lot of hacked Pokemon. He had a lot of Game Shark Mon. You know, a little part of Dusty just never grew up because I never got to experience the Arceus event. Moving on, Dialga and Palkia will also get new forms. They will be called Origin forms. They will transform when carrying their respective stones. So I love this. I mean, I think it kind of is a no-brainer. Like, you got two old Pokemon on the cover of your new game. What are you gonna do? Leave them as is? No. You're gonna give new forms, and they're gonna be crazy. I'm curious though, like, what kind of direction are they gonna take with these? Are they gonna give them true megas like what Rayquaza had? Or are they gonna have primal forms? I mean, this post says that they would be origin forms. Yeah, so I guess I could see Dialga and Palkia looking more equipped to handle space and time respectively. That's cool, because, you know, Giratina he kind of turns into like a snake or a centipede, and that would make sense going in and out of wormholes. So if Dialga and Palkia become less rigid and more fluid, and they maybe take on some sort of embodiment of, I guess, just like less limbs. I don't want to say they're all going to turn into snakes, because that's kind of dumb. But like, if they were to take some sort of inspiration from different mythologies, that'd be cool if like the designers are looking at actual science to look for certain formations that occur, you know, in the circumstances of space travel or time travel, and they kind of incorporate that into their design. And as far as these stones go and how this would work, you just retcon the, what are they called? Adamant Orb and the other orb? Yeah, the other orb. Even though Ilka is creating this Pokemon game, Masuda is very much in charge of this game's development. You know, I'm pretty mixed when it comes to BDSP. I've kind of gone back and forth with all my opinion. I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is, it's letting me down a little bit. But I think where I'm trying to rationalize and just be really level-headed, and where I've come down on it is that BDSP is truly a counterpart to Legends Arceus. I'm not going to overthink this. They're giving us a remake. They're bringing Gen 4 into the current generation. You know, they're giving us a purified version of what we love with, you know, some updates. And then they're also giving us the expansion, which in the form of Legends Arceus. I think that's healthy. I think that's fine. You know, a lot of people like to get up in arms and super upset, but I think that's just fine. Like, yes, I guess I could get upset and say, well, it's the #1 franchise in the universe. This game is about space and time travel. I don't know, I guess I've got other things to get upset about, and this really isn't one of them. Like I said, I got cartridges, I can go back and play those games. I think what I'm probably gonna do is play through Diamond or Platinum, just chill out on that for, you know, the next 6 months, do some shiny hunting. BDSP comes out, it won't be nearly as slow, it'll only take me a week to beat the game. That'll be a lot of fun to explore those new differences, and I'll have a really recent memory and reference point to analyze the game. And then I can go into, you know, a few months later, hopefully, unless it gets delayed, I can go into Legends Arceus even further. This whole year is going to be Sinnoh, and it's going to be good, and I'm excited. I think it's exciting that, exciting is the wrong word. I think it's responsible that Game Freak is allowing Ilka to make one of their games. They can put their efforts towards current games. But I will say, here's a challenge to Ilka. If you get another opportunity, if this game is successful and you get another opportunity to make a Pokemon game, if you get charged with making a Generation 5 game, Ilka, please, and make sprite-based models. I want to see sprites back in Pokemon. I think people totally undervalue how great and how polished and high quality Game Freak made character sprites. Pokemon sprites are so high quality and good, and we gotta bring it into 2022, right? We're going into the future. Click right here to watch the latest Pokemon rumor. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck hunting.